The massive plunge of Arctic air still on schedule, maybe even a little bit ahead of schedule. Why? Because what do we always say? Arctic air is stronger than the model show. Arctic air arrives faster than the model show. So this is something, if you've been watching us at Channel 7, following us on social media, you knew this was coming early in December. We started talking about cold weather arriving just prior to Christmas, that the second half of the month would be much different than the first half of the month. And here we are staring at one of the greatest temperature changes we have seen in a long, long time over a very short period of time. You want to know about the newest model information in terms of temperature, wind chill, and potential snow? I've got that for you here. It's Tuesday, December 20th. This is your update. First of all, I want to show you the biggest temperature drop in Little Rock weather history. I remember it well. This is not going to happen, but it's going to be up there. This was back in 1985, January 19th through 20th at 2 p.m. on the 19th. It was 60 degrees. By 8 o'clock the next morning, it was 2 degrees below zero. Are we going to have something similar to that? Yes, but here's the difference. It won't be 60 degrees. It'll be colder than that, and it won't get down to -2. So it won't be as extreme as this, but it's one of the greatest temperature drops that we've seen in a long time. And especially, I want you to know this. It's rare that you're going to experience something like this in Arkansas. Futurecast, brand new model information this Tuesday morning, again, December the 20th. So this is 5 o'clock on Thursday morning. Look at these temperatures, because remember these temperatures at 5 o'clock Thursday morning. 40s, 30s, nothing unusual. Now watch what happens. 9 o'clock, look at northwest Arkansas. 20 degrees with light snow moving in. 40s still here. There's going to be a remarkable change. Look at this. And you can tell where the front is located right here from DeQueen to near Hot Springs. If there's a problem with this, it's, remember, the front's moving faster. To 33 in Russellville, to 12 in Fayetteville, to 46 in Monticello. So this is the Arctic front right in here going through Batesville. This is around noon. If there's an error with this, it's a little bit faster than what this is indicating. So according to this data, the Arctic front comes into central Arkansas between noon and 2 p.m. Look at the air temperatures. These are not wind chill temperatures. Thursday, 2 p.m., 5 in Fayetteville. Remember, it started in the 30s there. Remember where we started. 44 here and 46 in Monticello. By 4 p.m., what a change. Remember, it was in the 40s. Now we're at 25 in Little Rock, 46 still in Monticello. And I'm sorry about that. I'll go back here. 1 in Fayetteville. And yes, it's snowing in northern Arkansas. More flurries further towards the south. So that's at 4 p.m. on Thursday. What a change. And then at 5 o'clock, it's 19. Remember, we were in the 40s just a few hours prior? It's 0. These are air temperatures, not wind chill temperatures. 0 in Fayetteville and Harrison. Air temperatures. Teens, single digits. Northeast Arkansas with snow. Monticello cooling down. It's already below freezing in El Dorado. Once you go below freezing, you will not go above freezing until Christmas afternoon, most likely. 7:30, the snow is ending. This is Thursday. We're now down to 13 degrees. Remember, we were in the 40s? Not like 1985, but something you will rarely see. 3 degrees below zero. Air temperatures, Fayetteville to Harrison. 22 in Monticello. Low temperatures Friday morning. And this is without snowfall. It is incredibly difficult. It is incredibly difficult to get temperatures into the single digits without snow on the ground. And that's in the cards for all of Arkansas. And I think the only snow on the ground is going to be up towards northern Arkansas, maybe a little coating further south. I'll show you that in just a second. But below zero temperatures in northern Arkansas. What a massive change, and one you rarely see. Now the wind chill temperatures, the feels like, and really this is the thing that you have to pay most attention to, because this is going to be life-threatening cold. Remember the 4 Ps. People, pets, pipes, ponds, okay? So There will be a thin layer of ice that will develop at some point on ponds. Make sure you have that discussion with your kids, neighborhood kids. Stay off of them. Dangerous. So this is noon Thursday. Wind chill temperatures. It feels like 53 in Monticello. It feels like 5 below in Fayetteville, 0 in Harrison. You can obviously tell where that Arctic front, it blasts through. And the wind chill temperatures by 5 or 5:30 Thursday afternoon in the teens, that 52 is wrong in Monticello. It'll feel colder than that. 11 below in Fayetteville, 12 below in Harrison. You think that's cold? It gets even worse. Wind chill temperatures around midnight Thursday, or Friday, I should say, late Thursday into early Friday during the overnight hours. Most of the state has below 0 wind chills. And in northern Arkansas, those wind chill temperatures could be lower than 20 degrees below 0. It'll be below 0 in central Arkansas, western, northeastern. The only places that might be a little bit above 0, southeast Arkansas. But that doesn't last, because by Friday morning when you wake up, wind chill values 10 to 20 degrees below 0 for the northern one half of the state, and in some cases, even colder than that. Southern Arkansas, the feels like temperature, the wind chill temperature, below 0, even from El Dorado, Monticello, Pine Bluff, Stuttgart, Camden. This is extreme weather. Saturday morning, Christmas Eve, wind chill values. Still very cold, but not as cold. All right, so wind chill watches in effect for northern Arkansas. I think warnings, advisories will be issued in northern Arkansas and further towards the south. Snow. This is not a forecast. This is not a forecast. This is our in-house model, the graph. This is not a governmental model. This is produced by IBM, so private sector modeling. And we've been using it now for a little more than a year, I think. And I have looked at this and watched this over winter, especially in winter, and it does a pretty good job in the wintertime. With that said, I think it might overdo the amounts in northern Arkansas a little bit, but this is showing you where the potential for some accumulation will be located. And in that blue shaded area in the northern quarter of the state, I think that amounts could be on the order of 1 to 3 inches of snow in northern Arkansas. Further towards the south, it's a stretch to get that much into the metro. It's just not looking very good. So this is our forecast. We're saying the best chance for accumulating snow, northern Arkansas, those northern 2 rows of counties, 1 to 3 inches. Further towards the south, flurries and snow showers, little accumulation to no accumulation. I hope all that made sense. So, I know I've talked long enough. I'll try to make this as, again, recording this Tuesday, to sum everything up. Thursday is the day of change. If there's a problem in that model data that I showed you, is the Arctic air is stronger, which is hard to believe looking at those numbers. It's stronger. It's faster. The snow possibilities are real for northern Arkansas. The snow in northern Arkansas will be on the ground through Christmas. So northern Arkansas will likely have a white Christmas, likely. Further to the south, if you have snow on the ground, if it's 0.2 of an inch of snow, it may drift around and get into corners, into the valleys of roofs, that sort of thing, and stay there. It's not going to be a real white Christmas, in my opinion, except in my backyard. But anyway, that's a whole nother story for another day. We will come out of this Christmas Day, but it will still be very cold Christmas Day. I think that's when we go above freezing, but not by much. I think we're looking at temperatures in the mid and upper 30s on Christmas Day. A huge change from last year when we were in the upper 70s setting record highs. This Christmas, as we've been telling you since early December, we've been on this since early December, telling you this Christmas would be much different than last Christmas. And so you're starting to see that forecast work out. So what happens after this? Well, we think next week there will be some moderating. We're not done with winter. I see the ridge rebuilding out towards the west in January. I see that the ridge will go up towards the west coast up towards Alaska, and I expect more shots of cold air. This one is serious. Remember the 4 Ps, and remember to stay with KTV Channel 7. The team with the most experience